Hello, this is Mr. K's, and this is 24.4b. 24.4b. We've been discussing revolution in the arts. We saw last time Romanticism. Now we're going to see a shift to realism. What is realism? Well, it tried to show life as it was, not as it should be. It tried to show life as it was, not as it should be. French realist writers were Balzac, B-A-L-Z-A-C, Honoré de Balzac, B-A-L-Z-A-C, and Émile Zola, E-M-I-L-E, capital Z-O-L-A. They showed life in France among the working poor, and they showed scandals too, which shocked French society. An English version of realist writers was Charles Dickens. He was an English realist writer, or an English realist novelist. English realist novelist. He was humorous, yet showed despair and London's working poor. He was humorous, yet showed despair of London's working poor. People who were despaired by crushing poverty and life not getting any better. He showed life as it really was in his novels like A Tale of Two Cities, Little Dorrit, Oliver Twist, etc., etc. Photographers. Well, photography now comes into being. The first type of photography was daguerreotypes. It became the art of the New Age. Daguerreotypes. What were they? Well, they were photos made on metal. Daguerreotypes were photos or photography made on metal, like tin. The advantage later on of paper was many prints were possible from one negative. Many prints were possible from one negative. So with photography, photos don't lie. They showed life as it really was. But you also began to see a movement towards Impressionism. Impressionism. It was, instead of showing life as it is, they gave an impression of a subject or moment in time. Instead of showing life as it is, they gave an impression of a subject or moment in time. I'm going to show you some Impressionist painters. Edward Manet, Claude Monet, Edgar Degas, Pierre-Auguste Renoir. These were all Impressionists. These were all Impressionists. And they showed a more positive view of urban society. They showed a more positive view of urban society. It was their impression of a moment in time. Here's an example. They showed shop clerks and dock workers enjoying life in cafes, C-A-F-E-S, and dance halls. For an example, they showed shop clerks and dock workers enjoying life in cafes and dance halls, everyday scenes. And they glorified the delights of life of the rising middle class. They glorified the delights of life of rising middle class. It's not uncommon to see people strolling in the park or somebody doing daily chores. They glorified the delights of life of rising middle class. So we've seen in this section Romanticism, realism, and then Impressionism in this age in the 1800s. Well, this is Mr. K's 24.4b signing off. See you down the road.